Hello, good day. I'm here again to share another lecture in professional education, and for today, we'll be talking about online learning communities. So, this is a topic in technology for teaching and learning too. So, as we study this topic, we're going to define what is online learning community. At the same time, we're going to study the benefits of this OLC or online learning community, and towards the end, I'll be showing you or sharing with you some of the free online learning communities that you may want to join in. Okay? And some of these actually nag-join din ako sa mga ibang communities or online learning communities, and I find it very effective. Okay? Especially in managing your time to accomplish a certain training, for example, or a certain conference or seminar. Okay, all right, so I think we can start now, and we have to start by defining online learning communities. So it is also called virtual learning communities or networked learning communities. Okay, so these are learning communities that are computer mediated by interconnected computers. I believe you already have an idea today's upon learning or upon hearing the words online, virtual, and networked. Alright, so this is a learning community in which learners and teachers, okay, teacher to learners or learners to learners or learners to teacher, okay, so they study, okay, they learn through the use of computer and especially internet. Okay, so there's no face-to-face interaction in OLC. Okay, so students may share ideas, teacher may deliver the lesson online. So communication characteristics of virtual learning communities include asynchronous and synchronous communication. I think we really need to define these two terms, all right? So when we say asynchronous communication, it is a kind of communication that happens in not in real time. Okay, again, it's not through or it's not in real time. All right, so in instruction, teacher can record a lecture in which the students will be watching. Okay, so there's no real time that is happening. There's no real time communication, right? So um, as you compare it to synchronous communication, when we say synchronous communication, okay, this is a communication that happens in real time. Okay, so this happens in online learning, wherein the teacher uses Google Meet, for example, or Zoom to deliver his or her lesson to the students, or in order for them to have communication to or with each other. Okay, so it is also characterized by high interactivity. Okay, since it's very easy and it's very fast to communicate with other people through online. Okay, it already has an advantage to the learning of the students. It's very effective, and it's highly interactive because you know every time they wanted to talk with their classmates, every time they wanted to ask their teacher. Okay, they can do it through online, and the teacher himself or herself can create a lot of activities, different activities, in order for the learners to interact with each other. Okay, and it is characterized also by multi-way communication because you can do teleconferencing, you can do video conference, for example, and communication may also happen through telephone or through calls, right? And it can also happen, communication can also happen through text or chat. Okay, they might be emailing each other. Okay, and that's another way of communication, right? So these online communities or virtual learning communities is can benefit with this multi-way communication, right? So online learning communities are comprised of people brought together with a definite purpose. Well, definitely you will be joining a certain community, online community, because you have interest to that. Okay, so you're going to learn first, of course, before you join the community. You're going to know first their mission, vision, their goals, or what they're doing in that community, what they're learning in that community. So if you find it interesting to you, then you join that particular community. So you will find people with the same purpose as yours, and that will start, no, that will start the creation of a larger community. Okay, because you know, you can find people na kaparehas kayo ng interest. Okay, and then communication through that, okay, happens, and until such time that that kind of community becomes larger and larger. Generally, the completion of a course and or program. Okay, there are online learning communities that offer free courses, okay, and free programs. Okay, lalong-lalo na nitong pandemic nung nagkaroon uh, ng lockdown. Okay, a lot of universities nag-offer sila ng free courses. Even Harvard University offered free courses. Okay, and other programs. Yeah, other universities also uh, yeah, offer free programs. Okay? So, meron din naman yung mga universities. Actually, this happened already before. Before pa man nagka-pandemic, right? Years ago, meron ng online program. Okay? So, you're going to accomplish a certain program online. Okay? Yeah. So, at the end of the completion, you'll be receiving your diploma, and at the end of the course, you'll be receiving your training certificate, for example, or the completion of the course. Ayan. And guided by processes that involve interaction, collaboration, and construction of knowledge and meaning. So we cannot say that online learning communities are, are just like traditional learning as well, no? Kasi may mga nagsasabi na although yeah, because they're not too familiar yet with online learning communities, they're saying na well, mas much better pa rin ang face-to-face learning, no? But I think if that's I mean, the teacher just have to be must be familiar with the use of these online learning communities, and must be familiar with constructing or creating interactive activities, because in online learning communities it can be collaborative, right? It could be interactive. Okay, and as you can see here, there's a construction of knowledge and meaning, so this is also constructivist. Okay, so it's up on the people who take advantage of these online learning communities, or this online learning. So that's according to Paloff and Pratt 2007. So, what are the benefits of online learning communities? Why do more and more people get interested and engaged to these online learning communities? What can they get on that? First, you'll find it easier to participate. Okay, so some of you might fear reciting in front of a lot of people, reciting in the class. Okay, you might get intimidated upon upon reciting because a lot of eyes are on you, right? But in online learning communities, it will be easier for you to participate. Okay, because again, we're going to go back to asynchronous and synchronous, right? So it can be and multi-way communication. Okay, so you can participate in different ways. Okay, online, or I mean video call, chat, or email. So it will be easier for you, whether you are a tie type or not. Okay, it will really benefit you. Okay, and you'll be more at ease. Okay, first, you'll be more at ease because you're in the comfort of your home. Yeah, and then you'll be more at ease because uh unlike in face-to-face communication, that you really need to go to school, wake up early, okay, and do a lot of tasks, and then there's traffic. Okay, so it will be more at ease with you when you engage yourself. especially if you are completing a program through online learning community, then it will be very beneficial for you. Or for example, if you're working, okay, and if you cannot really attend a class regularly, so you can find online learning communities which offer programs, ayan, na pwede mong i-take, na gusto mong i-take. Okay? Another is you'll benefit from geography and diversity. Since this is online, okay, you can find people who are in different parts of the country and different parts of the world. So you'll have more opportunities with learning with these kinds of people. And as you learn with these different kinds of people all around the world, then you can learn about their culture, their practices, right? The way they speak, their values, okay? So you can benefit from the diversity through online learning communities without you going to their place. And you enjoy a sense of community since it was mentioned a while ago that you find people na kaparehas kayo ng interest. So kapag kaparehas kayo ng interest, definitely you will enjoy a sense of community. Okay, because you can understand each other. There's already a language that is the same or similar to you. And that's the interest that I'm talking about. Okay, and then you'll brainstorm together. Okay, since this is collaborative online learning communities, this collaborative, then you can brainstorm with each other in completing a certain task or in creating knowledge or creating a concept. Okay, yeah, and you'll benefit from technology. This is a very general one. Okay, well, definitely there are a lot of benefits of technology as we have mentioned a while ago, and we're still mentioning it right now. Okay, you'll get to know your classmates definitely since it is interactive, whether whether they kahit saan man sila nakatira, for example, anong lahi nila. Since this is interactive, you get to know more your classmates. Okay? You'll have time to think as well. So kapag ka face to face kasi pag tinawag ka or nabunot yung yung card mo, you need to stand up and then recite. Okay? Ayan, so nandun yung pressure, no? Pero kapag online, lalong-lalo na pag asynchronous, no? You have time, you know? You're not pressured because of the time, but you can control you have your own time. You can control it. You are in control of your time. Okay, so in accomplishing task, you have time to think for an answer. Okay, and you'll find a sense of balance. Okay, but it's just a matter of it's just a matter of time management. Again, we'll go back to that again. No, well, you'll find a sense of balance because you can, lalong-lalo na sa asynchronous, you can schedule your learning. You can make your you own your time, di ba? So kapag ka magaling kang mag-manage niyan, you'll really have you can really find a sense of balance. Okay? Pati din sa mga nag-working student, for example. Mas ma-manage nila yung time nila. Okay? Because they can schedule their learning online. Okay, so those are just some, okay, of the benefits of online learning communities. Now, I'll be sharing with you some of the free online learning communities na pwede yung salihan. Ayan. Okay, and since alam nyo naman yung mga benefits, you might find some of these OLC interesting. Okay, so to those who wanted to enhance their language or they wanted to learn another language, you can join in these language learning communities. So first we have Live Mocha. So this site offers free language lessons, opportunities to chat with native speakers, and other helpful resources. Okay, so again, this is free, so pwede kayong mag-join dito, no? And the good thing here is it's it's interactive, okay? Because you will be exposing yourself communicating with native speakers. So if you wanted to enhance more your English skills, okay, your knowledge in English or communicative competence, you may want to join Live Mocha, okay, and you'll have an opportunity to interact with these uh, native speakers, okay. Another one, Busu or Busu, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. So ito yung isang sinalihan ko, no? I actually joined this one because I'm interested in learning another language. And I just started a few days ago. And I really find it very effective. And maganda dito kasi nung nag-join ako, this is asynchronous, okay? So you can control your own time. So nakalagay doon sa anong araw ka pwedeng mag-aral nun and then ilang minutes yung pwede mong i-google doon sa learning mong yun. Well, depende sa iyo. If you have your a lot of time, then you can finish that the training earlier. Kung medyo busy, then it will take time. Okay, so in my part, in schedule ko Monday to Friday, 8 to 8:30. So I just, since I'm teaching, I'm preparing lessons, I'm checking papers at night, I only spend 30 minutes per day from Monday to Friday. Okay, and so far I really find it effective. Okay, I'm learning a language which is the language of the Japanese people. Okay, another one is My Happy Planet. So My Happy Planet is a user-driven community that makes it easier to find a learning partner. Members are also encouraged to upload videos and post their own language and culture lessons. So what's good here is you'll be learning again, balikan natin sa advantage, no? Sa advantages of online learning communities. Now, you can take advantage of diversity. So it's good here because you'll be learning more about their culture, okay? Their culture of your of the other members, okay, and of course with their other languages as well. You may be exposed with the different languages of the members of that online learning community. Okay, there you go. To those who are interested in green and civic learning, you can join these uh, learning communities. We have Make Me Sustainable. Make Me Sustainable is a community of people who are concerned about their environmental impact. Okay? So kung advocacy mo ay about environment, pwede kang mag-join dito. So community members can calculate their carbon footprint and learn how to take action to reduce it. So at the end of this, you become a responsible member of the society and you become an agent of change. Okay? And again, maganda dito this is free. Okay, so after this lesson, pwede na kayong mag-join dito. You really have the interest to this. Okay, and you can find more people across countries, okay, of the same interest with you. Okay, another is social vibe. So this social community has helped to raise nearly $1 million for various causes. Community members can choose the cause they are passionate about and then help spread the word through MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, WordPress, Blogger, and other social media properties. So since we are exposed already with these kinds of social media, we use Facebook, Twitter, right? Some of us are also bloggers, right? You can use make use of this to help other communities, okay, or to help people who are in need. Okay, so as mentioned here, you can choose, right? Community members can choose the cause they are passionate about. Okay, so if you wanted to help, for example, the urban poor, if there is a section there, pwede kang sumali, right? Depende sa interest mo. Okay, but the good thing here is you'll have more opportunities and you'll find more people na again, the same with your interest. And if you find these people kasi, parang you'll have more motivation to do also your advocacies na pagtulong sa kapwa mo. Okay? And then change.org. So this online learning community raises awareness about important causes and encourages members to participate through petitions and other actions. So they are aiming actually for the welfare of the community in this change.org. Okay? Scientific and academic learning communities naman tayo. So some of you probably pag nagsa-search ka na research, projects, right? Some of you siguro na-visit na din yung mga ibang websites. So first thing that I'm going to share with you is the Research Gate. So this online learning community doubles as a professional network for scientists and researchers. Members can connect with colleagues, search for new papers, and collaborate or on special research applications. Okay? So as students, I believe some of you nakapag-search na, especially if you are doing your research, or even if you're going to search for related literature. So ito yung mga lumalabas na research gate. No? So this is a community of researchers. So you can use or you can make use of these references, or you yourself can contribute to this learning community. You can also contribute some of your researches. Okay? And Protenus, or Pronetus rather, is founded by the faculty of Boise State University. Pronetus rather, is designed to help scholars network and publish research. The global community welcomes scholars of every academic discipline. So if you wanted to, or if you're really into research and you wanted to publish your own research, then you can join to this one, okay, to this online learning community, because it will really help you and it will really guide you to publish your research. Other learning communities, we have education related learning community. Okay, so meron po tayong Grade Guru, so created for college students who are listening now. So this free knowledge sharing network makes it easy for students to share and find class specific notes. Members can also utilize Grade Guru's free study materials and academic tools. Okay, so it also provides instruction. It also provides course materials which college students might find it effective, might find it helpful to their studies. So they can share their notes, they can share their knowledge with other members. And the same is true, no, if you also needed some instruction for a particular topic, you can search, no, for the uploaded materials or notes in this particular learning community. Another is connections. So the Rice University site allows members to contribute learning modules and study modules that have been created by other people. Alright, so if you are looking for modules, or if you are learning how to create modules, you may want to see other or sample modules in connections. Okay, there. Other online communities may also be created through the following, because you yourselves can create online learning communities, especially you will become teachers soon. So, pwede kayong gumawa navigate ng social media to create learning communities. So, some of you, maybe may mga sinalihan ding groups sa Facebook in which these members of the group can share their best practices in their specific field, okay, and they upload videos, instruction notes, okay, there. So pwede din kayong mag-create ng online communities through Facebook, or mag-join ng online communities through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media. I believe mas exposed kayo, no, sa mga ganitong social media, and I believe some of you have already joined some of the online learning communities that can be found through this social media. All right. Okay. So that ends the presentation for today. I hope that you've learned uh, what is online learning community, the benefits of online learning community, and what are the free online learning communities na pwede nyong salihan. Okay? So, kapag ka may napusuan kayo dito na pwede na gusto nyo salihan, then again, it's free and you can control, you can manage your own time for you to learn. And you just have to really maximize the advantage of this online learning community. So that ends my presentation. If you're still here, thank you for watching and we'll see you again in my other lecture.